Hi everyone, it's me again with another video on the spinning wheel card, like I've done here. Most of you know, if you've watched my last video on the other spinning wheel card that I did with the oval, Kim from Split Coast Stampers had sent me a card to show me, and the opening was kind of like a fan, like I'm doing here. And so I wanted to show you how I did this card. This card measures 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So it's a little bit bigger than my last card. Whoops, sorry, I'm moving my camera around. Okay, so what you're going to need to start with is 2 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 pieces of cardstock, one for the front, one for the back. 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and this will be your frame right here. And then 4 1/2 by 4 1/2. And so what I'm doing first is I'm putting these together. The design paper, you'll want to put that on the red. Oops. It's always a little harder to do it when you've got a camera in front of you. So I put that together, and then what you're going to want to do is, get your spellbinder circle if you have one. This one measures, what I did was I measured the middle, measures about 2 inches inside where it's going to cut. And so I'm using this for a template. So it could be, you know, a little bigger. It's, you know, it's not going to matter. And then to figure out where I want that cut, you want to cut out your spinning wheel, and you're going to use your 2 largest circles, and these I believe came from the large and the small spellbinder set. And so what you'll have is 2 pieces cut out, and this is actually going to be the wheel. But the reason why I'm telling you this is because to figure out where your opening is, you're going to want to see if by placing this, if you're going to cover that. So like I've done here, see how it's covered the opening? Because when you spin it, you don't want to be able to see the red up here. And so putting it right about here is going to work. So next you'll need a pencil, and I just trace on the inside, and hopefully you can see this. I'm going to do it and then I'll bring it up close. So I do it about to the middle. Whoops. And so you're just going to trace the inside to the middle and then stop, and then remove this, and you should be able to see that. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do is take a ruler, and you can decide if you're going to want this to come down more. You know, do it however you like it best, and by using a pencil you can go ahead and erase. So I'm just going to go ahead for the video and just pick, and I'm thinking the center's right here, so I went ahead and dotted it after I drew my line. Oops. Okay, and you could see it now. So I've drawn the line and put a dot, and now I'm just going to meet that up right here. Oops. And of course I went past it, but that came out good. So now what I'm going to do, and on this one, is go ahead and take my box cutter, or if you have one of your those knives, I think it's an X-Acto knife, I'm not sure, anything that will cut where you want it to. And so because you've got 2 layers, we're only doing the 2 layers right now. Going through 3 layers I found was a little harder, and so we're going to go through just the 2 and then trace for the front cover. Whoops, come on. Okay. Now if you want, you could take your scissors and actually cut around the top of the circle. Take your time. Because I'm doing a video and I only have, I believe, 10 minutes when I YouTube this, 10 or 11, I can't remember. I have to try to be as quick as I can. And then I can come back in and erase erase that after. So now for the front, excuse me, go ahead and attach it. So let's just get this on there. So we're attaching it to the front cover. I'm doing this one a little bit different than I worked on a video earlier when I actually made the card, and I felt that you couldn't see it enough, so I'm redoing the video. Okay, so we have this now on there. So now just take your knife and follow along. And I think this cardstock, oops, yeah, this cardstock, I don't know. I bought this. This one's different, and my knife might not be so hot either. Okay, well, I can go in and clean that up if I need to. And then just follow what you've already done, and that kind of helps. I think I'm going to take the scissors. I think I got that. Yeah, this knife, I think I grabbed the wrong one. Oh no. Okay, well I'm going to have to use it. Yeah, this, oh my goodness. That's not good. Okay, well make sure you have a sharp knife. Sorry. Now I'm trying to cut it without using that. It's easier with, if you have that, because this is a mess now. So I probably won't even, I thought I kept out the good one for this video. Huh. Okay. Well, let's see if this one works better. And I am running out of time. Oh, now that the paper's torn up, it's not going to. Oh well. Okay. I'll have to come back and deal with that. Anyways, you're going to have an opening like that. If you want this opening bigger, go ahead and take a bigger spellbinder. You can do it as big as you want. I chose to do the smaller just because I thought it looked cute with the dessert, the cupcake. So I'm going to do another one with a different cut, like a cupcake or piece of cake or something. So you can do it bigger. I chose to use the 2 only because that's what the card in front of us has. Okay, so now you have that done. Let's push that aside, and now we're going to do the wheel, now that I have a mess. And so go ahead and get your wheel put together. Okay, so I have that done. Now you want to take a brad. I am going to use a tiny brad. Only because it doesn't push this front piece out so far. So just grab, I guess I could have had one out already. I love to make messes. Okay, so I need my tile back. Most of you have, I don't even know what that tool's called, to pierce the paper. So just kind of get it centered, and I'm using my scissors to do this. And let's make sure my brad will go through. Nope. Yep. Okay, so put your brad in the middle. Now grab your back piece. If you're going to use this on a card base, I'm going to show you. Okay, so that looks like it's going to be good. So let's go ahead and punch out the side where we're going to be able to spin our wheel. And I'm using the 1 3/8 punch. And now I'm going to use that as the template to cut the back piece. And I'm also going to use it for my card base. And where is my card base? So that was 5 1/4. I think I'm going 5 1/2. So cut it 5 1/2 by 11. And I hope I have enough time. I have 1 minute. This is a long video. Okay. And just figure out where you're going to have that, like that. And that way you can bring this in and snip it out. Oh shoot. Come on. I don't have much time left. I don't know why this paper's being yucky today. What the heck is going on here? Either that or it's me. Okay. Anyway, so you've got the idea. Let's get this put together. Oh, and I'm running out of time. You're going to want to measure this up like that and then glue around all the edges and put this together. Then stamp your sentiment and then put this on here, on your card base. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Sorry, I gotta run. Bye-bye.